Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about how to brine. That's right, you've selected your brine, you have some of our brine bags, you have your turkey picked, and it is time to get the brining done. So let's walk you through this simple, easy process that's going to give you amazing flavor and a lot of moisture. Now, first thing we need to do, let's go ahead and turn on our water. We're going to get this to a boil. We are going to follow all of our package instructions, bring 2 quarts of water to a boil. Okay, in our pan, we went ahead and heated 2 quarts of water to a boil. We're gonna pour the brine mix in. Now we will reduce this to a simmer, and we're gonna continue to simmer this until the solid has dissolved and turned into a solution. My guess, probably about 2 to 3 minutes. Now that everything has dissolved, we went ahead and shut off our burner. It is now time to take this off the burner. We're going to let it cool at room temperature until it reaches room temperature. My chef's tip, start this in the morning so that when you get ready to brine, it is already cooled before you get ready to brine. So we'll let this cool. Okay, time to talk turkey, and what I did was made sure I drained that turkey really, really well. Now, first thing I wanna do, look at this, in the front here. I'm gonna open that up and get rid of the gift bag. You wanna save that for gravy? Absolutely save it. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then I wanna trim some of that skin off there just because I don't need all that sitting on there, right? So next thing I like to do is let's go ahead and tuck our wings. Tuck wing number 1. And tuck wing number 2. Now, when I drained this, I also went right where the neck is and made a hole into the cavity. That is gonna help when it comes time to drain. Now, if you see a turkey timer, yeah, goodbye turkey timer. We're not using that. All right, then let's go into the cavity and time to take the neck out and double check in there, make sure that there's nothing left in here. Now, I will leave this plastic cage on here just to hold everything as is, but look at that, good and ready to go. No washing, no rinsing, just drain it, open it up, and you're ready to go. While the brine solution is cooling, we have a little bit of work to do. So let's grab a brine bag. We'll go ahead and open this package up. There are 2 in here. We're only going to use 1. Let's go ahead and save one of our twist ties as well. And now we'll go ahead and get this bucket lined with our brine bag, just like so. We'll go ahead and get this lined now, just like this. Get it all set. Make sure we save that twist tie. And yeah, next up, let's talk turkey. Okay, I'm using a clear bucket today and a short bucket just because I want you to be able to see. But please remember, this should be a bucket that is about as tall as your turkey or a little bit taller. Just for example's sake today, we're using this one. So now that the turkey is done, we'll set that to the side. We've got our brine that is cooled and 1.5 gallons of ice water. We're gonna combine these 2 next and get ready for brine. Okay, once again with a clear bucket, just so you can see, first thing I wanna do is give my brine a stir. I want everything to kind of get up in the water mixture, herbs, all those types of things. We'll pour that solution in here. I let this cool ahead of time, so we have cooled down. I will add my 1.5 gallons of ice water. And just like that, I now have ice cold brine that is going to go in ice cold turkey, and then I'm gonna store it ice cold, making this 100% food safe. Imagine you have that taller bucket, right? I'm gonna put the turkey in with the wings down and the cavity up because I wanna make sure the cavity fills. Now, we did poke a hole inside the neck area so that it drains nicely, but cavity up and then carefully, let's get that brine poured in here to get everything covered, all right? And then I'll show you how we wrap it up, twist tie it, and get this thing ready for bath time. I have my twist tie. Now what I wanted to show you is, let's say you're looking in your bucket and you're like, wait a minute, this guy's crazy. The brine doesn't cover the turkey, it's still floating. Haha, don't worry about it. What we're gonna do is take our bag inside your bucket and we're gonna pull up on it and make sure we get any slack. Now watch this. We're gonna squeeze out the air, and as you start to squeeze out the air, look at that. You'll start to see the brine pulls right up over the turkey and fills it. So now what I'll do is twist my bucket nice and tight, and look at that right there. That bird is covered. So now it is time to put your twist tie on here and twist that up nice and tight. and figure out where you're going to store this. Simple, easy process to get it into the brine. And like I said, we let it go for 13 and a half hours because this was an 18-pound bird. Now, I still have my short bucket just because I'm trying to show you kind of how this all happens and we get it out of the bucket and what we're gonna do next. So I like to have my pan ready. I will go into the bucket, grab my turkey. I'm not sure why these guys came undone. Grab that turkey, and next, I wanna get the turkey out, but we have to drain it. So remember that hole that we made into the cavity right by the neck? That is gonna help all of the brine drip out. So I'm gonna hold it there for a few minutes until it drips, and then we will get it over onto our roasting pan, and just like that, we're done, right? This is brined and ready. Like I said, I like to do the brining process overnight. So now here we are Thanksgiving morning, and I'm gonna let this sit in the fridge, kind of dry a little bit before I maybe add some fat to the outside and season it one last time. But that's it. That is the entire brining process. Now, coming up, I've got another video. That's right, we have a lot of cool things going on in the kitchen, and we're gonna show you how to take this from out of the brine. We're gonna season it and get it out onto a pellet grill. That's right, we're gonna show you the first video on a pellet grill.